Who would have thought our team that we have always loved and cherished could somehow be involved in a game where so many supporters perished? Who would have believed such a tragedy could happen in '89, that for 96 innocent people it would sadly be the end of the line? The day had started so well, with a touch of spring in the air, thousands of Liverpool supporters without a hint of despair. On the day we were playing Notts Forest in an FA Cup semi-final, years before compact discs, when records were still made of vinyl. At the time, though we didn't know it, a new record of sorts would be made about the numbers of Liverpool fans who had gone to a match and had died. My wife and I were two of the lucky ones, as our Hillsborough tickets show us, for the disaster in Leppings Lane took place in the terrace below us. In truth, we had splendid seats sat high up in the gods, and the gods, they were surely with us that day. My God, we were lucky sods. Our excellent seats had afforded us a bird's eye view of events. We could see the crushing unfold down there in front of that high wire fence. At exactly 3:06, the fateful game had ceased. The players knew something was wrong. Regrettably, not so the police. I saw fans, they were begging for help. They needed to get on the pitch. I saw a policeman forcing them back, the crazy son of a bitch. All we could do was stand there, helpless, hopeless and sad. And with tears welling up inside, thoughts turned to my mum and dad. My mum took an interest in football and always tuned into the game, was now surely sick with worry when news of the tragedy came. Back then we didn't have mobile phones. There was no way of communicating. It was the same for every one of us, with our loved ones anxiously waiting for news that we were safe. No tragic loss for the Gordons, unlike those pitiful souls being carried away on the hoardings. By now the pitch was awash with bodies dead and dying, with people bent in grief. I even saw a policeman crying. There was nothing I could do, but God, I wish I could have. If I could have saved that little boy's life, I would. I swear I would. I swear I would have. Those who witnessed those scenes, like us, were just left empty shells. Many would never get over it, or escape from their own private hells. While we knew we'd witnessed a disaster, the true scale became clearer later on. For 96 people had died at that match, devoted and loyal every one. They followed their team through thick and thin, rejoiced in their team's success. They didn't deserve to be victims of such a tragic, tragic mess. They will never be forgotten, those supporters who never returned, and as a mark of respect at Anfield, a memorial flame still burns, burning bright on the 15th of April, a day fraught with grief and emotion, in memory of the 96 whose only crime was devotion.